Well, hello everyone, and this is Peter Brown with a look at your weather for the next 7 days. I'm back from my little vacation break, and unfortunately I've brought the cold weather with me, so don't hate me too much, but it's a reality that we're going to have to deal with as we go through the next 10 days. And you can see that reflected as we start off Friday. Look at this. Look at going into Saturday morning. 8 degrees. That's what we're forecasting for a low. Can you believe we're almost to the official start of spring, and we actually may see some of the coldest winter of the weather in these last few days? As you can see, our high temperatures are going to be nearly 10 degrees below average. And of course, as you notice, as we get towards the end of the period, our average temperatures, they're starting to warm up there, getting towards the upper 40s to near 50. But unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be far removed from that in terms of cold as we move ahead. However, the greatest thing is, look at this. We almost have 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of night now. So we're getting very close to the vernal equinox as we head towards spring. As we move ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit about what's going to be going on with our weather for the next 7 days. And this is something that I'm sure a lot of you who are really looking forward to the official start of spring and for all the flowers to be coming up and the trees to be coming out, this isn't something you want to be seeing as we're heading into the second full week of March. Now, we're going to see right about Tuesday morning, maybe even late Monday night, we're going to see two relatively weak systems that are going to, we think, combine forces somewhere here off of the Carolina coast. And this may lead to what right now from the model data is looking like a fairly sizable nor'easter here for the Burlington area and all of southern New England, perhaps even as far up as the White Mountains. So this we're thinking is going to be a rather expansive storm. And of course, being in March, our air isn't quite as cold as it was back in January. So we're looking for a fairly decent slug of heavy, wet snow here in our area. We really can't pin down how much we're really going to get in terms of totals, but if I was venturing out to say right now, if we're going to be a little bit conservative, I'd say at least maybe 6 to 10 inches of snow looking ahead. Now, the models, of course, can change dramatically as we head across the next few days. But as of right now, keep this in mind. Tuesday and next Wednesday looks like we might have a very windy and very snowy time ahead. As we move ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit about what our temperatures and our precipitation coming up for the next, say, 10 to 15 days. And this is actually a shock. This is something in the Burlington area we have not seen much of this year. Below average normal temperatures. We've been pretty much in this type of weather that the Southwest is going to be seeing. This is what's been in our area the past couple of months, but we're going to see well below average temperatures. As we move ahead to show you the precipitation, we're actually looking for a fairly wet period coming up in the next 10 to 15 days. As we take a look at the next graphic, I'm going to show you that reflected right here. And of course, very dry down here in the south, but very wet up here in the northeast and up in the Burlington area. So that, of course, combined with some very cold temperatures, definitely means a chance of snow, and actually quite a bit of it. As we move ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit about our 7-day forecast. And again, unfortunately, there really is no sign of warm weather anywhere in this 7-day forecast. Starting out on Friday morning, we may see some light snow in the morning here in the Burlington area. Maybe a coating to an inch of snow, maybe 2 inches if we get a little bit more, but really not too much more than that. After that system passes by tomorrow, look at this, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, absolutely frigid for March. I would be very surprised if we didn't see some record lows going into Sunday morning. This 2 degrees, that might be a little bit too warm. We may actually see some below zero temperatures. And here we go into Monday. We get a little bit warmer, but only up to around the freezing point before our next chance of a big system coming in Tuesday with temperatures, again, around the freezing point, but very chilly at night. And again, when we get towards the end of the period Thursday, look at this. We're seeing temperatures cooling down again into the upper 20s. So there's really not much hope of really warm air coming in the next 10 days. And I also want to point out, before you go to bed on Saturday night, remember to turn your clocks ahead 1 hour. We are actually going back into daylight savings time. So our sun will be setting near 7 o'clock at night. So I guess that's the one bright period in our forecast coming up. So everyone, I hope you get out there, enjoy the weekend before the big snows come in, and have a great week.